It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Some son of the medicine, kind of medicine. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor. What's up? Give y'all a minute. What's good, D Nixon? I'm gonna give y'all a minute, to pile on in, and then we're gonna get to the subject matter, of course. Go ahead and take off this jacket. Just got home, you know what I'm saying? Just got home, hustling. What's up, Funky Fury? Just got home hustling, working. I had to go to grocery store. I go to the grocery store at night. I don't know what it is, but I just like it. Well, I think I know what it is. I like it because it's hardly anybody there. I get to walk around and just be at peace. Yeah, every day we hustling, man. Every day. Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to pile on in. Don't mind me. I gotta, get these groceries up and everything. I'm gonna put this jab, throw this shit over here. Shit, okay. That's a luxury you have when you have your own house and everything. You know what I'm saying? You can just throw your shit anywhere and get that shit up later. But when you living with your moms or you living with a roommate or let's say your aunt, your uncle, sister, something, somebody always coming behind you talking about something. Why don't you get that up? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Out of here. So I went grocery shopping for some of y'all that care. We're gonna get to the to the topic. We are. But I'm gonna let people just come in here first. You know what I'm saying? I'm get a good, couple people in here and then we'll start. But yeah, like I was telling you all, I went to the grocery store. For those that care, got me some broccoli. So I'm going to this detox Monday, right? So I had to get a bunch of fruit. Not gonna be eating no cooked meals or nothing like that. All raw fruits and vegetables. I was supposed to go on it last week, but I had some things to do. So this week I'm definitely going on it. I'm not gonna be wasting my money by buying all these bananas. But all these bananas and everything right here. As you can see, all organic. Let's see here, what else did I get? Got some kale right here. We're gonna chop this up tonight. You know what I'm saying? What else did I get? Got seedless oranges. Y'all gotta forgive me. That's GMO all day. You know that. What else? Got some apples. I already got all this stuff already. You know what I'm saying? I'm just piling up. No, you know how it's gonna go down. This detox right here is gonna mean a lot to me. And the reason why I say that is because like the previous detoxes that I went on, it's like I worked out, but I ain't work out like every day. When I do this detox this time, I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to be doing the same thing that I do every day. That's out there hustling, making money, working out, you know what I'm saying? Prepping, cooking, making sure that children are fed, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, etc. I'm going to be doing the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this means a lot to me. And then it's like, I'm going to be dropping massive weight. Because the last time I went on a detox, right, I was at like what was that? Like 173, right? Went on the detox. This particular, I doubled up on the detox that time. So I went on a detox like for 40 days. 40 days I went straight. No Let me see if I could get to this. No, whatchamacallit? Yeah, no cooked meals, no meat, of course. Just straight raw fruits and vegetables, 48 straight. Yo, I dropped like high water and greens detox for the colon, of course. I dropped like 40 easy. Bah! You know what I'm saying? So I went down to like 145. Right now, I'm at like 164. And I know I'm going to drop. My metabolism, like when I'm eating and when, you know, I'm not like really like eating clean, my metabolism slows down. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm eating clean and when I'm on the detox, my shit is fast, you know. And this is the crazy thing about like metabolism, right? Everybody always says when you get older, your metabolism slows down. No, it doesn't. You slow down. Why? Because you work. As a kid, you out there playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? You running, you riding the bike, you doing all types of exercises throughout the course of the day. Just think about when you was a kid and it was summer and you're on your block. Y'all were playing basketball, football, y'all were racing, y'all were doing flips, y'all were doing some of everything. And then once you got older, what happened? You stopped doing all of that stuff. And you got you a 9-to-5 and you sat at a desk sitting all day, every day. And that's what happened. Your metabolism is going to slow down. It's only logical. It's only logical. But when you're active, you're burning that fat. You know what I'm saying? So I know like this time, man, I know I'm going to drop like I said, I'm at 164, something like that right now. I know I'm going to drop down to about 136. That's true because work take up all of your free time. Makes sense? Yes. Let me tell you something. This is what I love about myself. This is the reason why I don't like being anyone else. You'll never see me pretend to be someone else. This is what I love about myself. I'm very practical. I'm down to earth. I think with my brain. I don't have to learn these big ass words. I don't have to sound all high and mighty. I don't have to be no one's teacher. I don't have to be no one's leader. I don't have to be none of that. I could just be me. And that's what I do. People think, oh, yo, you so smart. No, I'm not. It's just, if common sense, if a person has common sense, if people feel as though that people that are smart has common sense, then I guess I am smart. Other than that, it's nothing deep about it. When you get older, you work and your priorities change. Watch this. So when you're working to maintain a lifestyle. Listen to that, a lifestyle. So your lifestyle may be, let's take, for example, me. I'm a vegetarian. I like going out, to I like nature. I like going to amusement parks. I like going to beaches. I wear a lot of active wear. So that's my lifestyle. In order to maintain my lifestyle, I have to work to get the money to maintain my lifestyle. So once you work, you're maintaining your lifestyle or your style of living. And you no longer prioritize your life. Like your life doesn't come first anymore. The job does. Because the job is the thing that maintains your lifestyle. Whereas when we were children, we didn't give a damn about no lifestyle. Our lifestyle was running and playing, having fun, having friends, puffy the ground to let out purify, the ground to let out the electrons out of the body. Exactly. A lot of us don't do that. A lot of us don't practice grounding yourself. Like when you know the winter breaks and it starts getting warm outside, try to go outside barefooted and just stand there for a couple minutes. Become one with nature. Most of the time we spend our daily lives inside a house, inside a car, inside your job. And a lot of us are not getting the proper vitamin D. That naturally it comes from the sun. And we wonder why we're depressed all the time. Period. We wonder why our children are depressed. Because our children are on iPhones, on PlayStation 4, Xbox Live, and they're not outside. When I was a kid, please, man, my grandmother, I remember I used to come down here, go down North Carolina for the summers, and I loved it. I would wake up early in the morning. I put my Donkey Kong t-shirt on. That was my favorite shirt, my Donkey Kong t-shirt, right? With Mario on the bottom and Donkey Kong up there on the top. You know what I'm saying? And a little white girl that you had to rescue from Donkey Kong. And you have Mario and Luigi. You know what I'm saying? So I put on my Donkey Kong t-shirt with my brown shorts. And it had like a white line in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And I put that joint on. I come downstairs, eat my breakfast, you know, bacon, the grits, you know, that slave food that we call soul food. And after that, I eat that's one thing old Southern folks would do. They would eat their slave food / soul food, but after that, they would have fruits. You know what I'm saying? So we would have grapes, seeded grapes, right? And cantaloupe. Honeydew melon and watermelon. I eat that, boom, I'm out the door. 9 o'clock in the morning, we running, we playing, we doing all types of stuff. Now it's time to come back. We eating lunch, 12 o'clock. Boom, we eat lunch. We back out the door. We playing, all of that, all the way up to 9 o'clock, or at least when the street lights come on. In between time, let me tell you something. They weren't putting that much chemicals in the water, right? So in between time, if you playing basketball behind somebody's house, if you're running, you're playing, you stopping, and you going behind someone's house and you turning on the water faucet in the back and you putting your head like this and drinking the water. That's what we did when we were young. Kids don't do that these days because nobody has the time. Vitamin D is mainly from the God we eat. Food, my bad. Yeah, but right, D Nixon, but the plants are photosynthetic. So they're getting vitamin D, or they're getting the nutrients from the sun. They're practicing photosynthesis. So, and not only that, this is the crazy thing. We are photosynthetic as well. We're just like a plant. If we don't get the proper sunlight, our bodies will start to break down. I'll give you an example. My daughter, right? She's heavily melanated, meaning she's a darker hue, right? When she was younger, she had rickets. Her legs would bend in because she wasn't getting the proper sunlight. So I took her to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yo, we're gonna have to break her legs and put metal rods in it and straighten them up. I said, man, y'all can kiss my ass. You're trying to kill, like, hurt my daughter. So I went to D Herbs and I got some herbs, I got calcium pills, vitamin D pills. Now this is, herbs. This is not no chemicals or nothing like that, right? I took her out in the sun more. You know what I'm saying? We did sunbathing, being out there in the sun, just, like how Caucasians sunburn. It ain't suntan. They sunburn their skin. We went out there and sunbathed. So the more and more she went outside and came closer, got closer to that sun, her legs straightened up. Period. Till this day, she never had a problem. But yeah, the thing of it is that All messages are visible. The thing is, they want to continue to have, they want you to continue to be in that Ferris wheel. And as you're in that Ferris wheel, you're really thinking that you care about your life, but you really don't. You really don't. You care more about your job than you care about your health. Check this out. Mad people will go and show up on time. If your boss tell you to work overtime, you work overtime. If your boss tell you to work for holidays, you work holidays. If your boss tells you, yo, you can't clock out right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't take your lunch. You got at 1 o'clock. You got to take your lunch at 3. You'll do it. But if you hire me as a personal trainer and I tell you, yo, you got to get up 5 in the morning, you're going to be like, that's too early. If I tell you, yo, you know what I'm saying, you got to eat fruits and vegetables for a couple of days, you'll be like, yo, man, I can't do that because that costs too much. But yet and still, you go to work every day to pay for your lifestyle. Some of you all got $1,000 worth of furniture in your house. Thousands of dollars. I know. I've been over some of your houses. I'm not saying you in particular. I'm just saying people in general. I've been over your houses. Y'all got vases, lamps. Y'all got artwork. All of that. Y'all have decorations all over your house worth thousands of dollars. But when I go and I open up the refrigerator, guess what? You have $50 worth of food. When I open up your cabinets, you got $70, $80 worth of food, which makes no sense. You telling me that fruits and vegetables are too expensive, but the material things that you have in your house triple the amount of money that it will cost you to pay for fruits and vegetables. You can't eat those curtains, my man, but you sure as hell can eat these bananas for potassium. And for those that suffer from erectile dysfunction, these bananas are good for that. And this is what bugs me out. And I know some of y'all are not going to look at this video. You want to know why? Because you're going to sit back and say, man, this video doesn't pertain to me. This video is boring. Man, I don't want to listen to this dude talk about some job, your job. You take better care of your job than your health. And he's always on this health thing. He's always on this, yo, you need to eat better and blase, blase, blah. Hell yeah, I'm going to be about that. Hell yeah, I'm going to be about that. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want better for you? Period. I'm not here to chastise you. Is nobody on this planet perfect. I ain't perfect. Matter of fact, I don't want to be perfect. You want to know why? Because, excuse me, I'm a great role model right now. I can tell you the good and the bad. Period. That's the perfect role model. The perfect role model is not that goody guy or goody girl. The perfect role model is the person that's been through something, the person that can teach you something, tell you what to do and what not to do. That's the perfect role model. And I'm going to keep it real with you. Period. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to y'all. So you all know I be doing a Postmates joint on the side and all of that, right? I do eBay. I do a couple of things in order to maintain my lifestyle, our style of living. But guess what? At the end of the day, I take the time out to do something that's going to benefit my brand, my business. Whether it's me being online with you all, whether it's me making videos for YouTube, whether it's I, or however you say it, I or me, that is finishing up my book. Excuse me. I take the time out every night to do something for me, so that day won't go in vain. Because as I'm working and trying to make money, all I'm doing is benefiting eBay, Postmates, and whomever I'm using as a vessel to make money. That's it. What you have to do every day is sit back and say to yourself, How have you progressed? Because when you go to work, you're putting in work for somebody else's what? Dream. Period. Somebody else's dream. What about your dreams? Fuck your family. Fuck everyone, your friends that tell you you can't live out your dreams. Fuck them that tell you you can't get paid off your dreams. Figure out a way to monetize your dreams, and your dream of making money and doing what you love doing can come true. It can manifest. Let me tell you something. I knew I had a problem when one night I woke up and and was like, yo, I need to make these deliveries. I woke up in the middle of the night. I need to make these deliveries for Postmates. I'm like, no. I'm about to quit this joint. I should be waking up saying, oh man, let me get up because I have this new idea. I shouldn't be thinking about somebody else's dream or somebody else's company or business in the middle of the night. Making beats right now, watching your video, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to shoot no shots and anybody. I'm not going to name no names. But I'm here to tell you, man, but dreams have to be realistic. But you speaking facts. They do. Dreams could be whatever you want them to be. Whatever you want them to be. You know, some people may sit back and say, yo, I have a dream that my dream is to build a spaceship to blast off to Mars. You know what I would tell that person? Hey, you could do it. I'm not going to knock you. I'm not going to knock anyone that says that they want to do something in life. I'm not going to do it. You know, when I go to these damn cookouts, this is the reason why I don't like going to cookouts, dealing with my family and everything. You know the first thing that they say? And I know you all probably go to your family cookouts and friend cookouts and they say the same damn thing. You know what they say? The first thing that they say, hey, how you doing, man? So what do you do? What you doing these days? And you have to explain to them what you're doing far as your form of work. Now watch this. This is what pisses me off. Now, based on what you say that you do to make money will determine how they treat you or how the conversation will go. So I'll give you an example. If I say, yeah, you know, I'm in construction work and, we actually have a contract for this major corporation, you know, and it's some pretty good, decent money. And the dude is going to be like my uncle, my aunt, or my grandmother or something. You're going to see them get light. Their eyes are going to light up. Wow, you know, shit, Langston, he's doing pretty good for himself. You know, man, oh man, that's good to hear. So they're going to appreciate me. And if I have something to say, if I speak my opinion throughout the course of the day about any type of subject, they're going to listen to me. Because I'm backed by a major corporation, right? Now watch this. If I say this, if they ask me the question and I say this, well, hey man, so what you doing nowadays, Langston? Well, you know, I got this book out. First thing, is it making money? Is it making money, Langston? I mean, okay, I understand you want to be an author, but what is it? What are you doing to make money? You understand? So then when I tell them I'm trying to live out my dreams and I want to do blah, 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 I'm spilling my heart out to them. They don't want to hear that. And then throughout the course of the day, whatever I say, whatever opinion that I make, whether it's factual or not, they're not going to hear it because they don't respect my dreams. In other words, they don't respect me for who I want to be in life. They respect that man that goes to work from 9 to 5 and works for 25 to 30 years of their lives and then retires. I got a father right now that retired, worked for transit. I've said this a million one times. I worked for transit. He worked 2 jobs, transit and Airborne Express, right? 2 jobs for over 25 years, right? Listen, he retired, right? The man got so bored, his brain has been fried to the point where all his dreams are gone. So the man got so bored to the point where he had to go back to doing what he normally does for the last 25 years. And that was go back to work. That's what he had to do. That's what he had to do. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not trying to be funny. I want the man to live a long and prosperous life. But 9 times out of 10, he'll never get the chance to cash out in full, paid in full, his pension. And you know what happens to that pension, right? It goes to a family member or it goes back to the company. And that's what I'm talking about. Man spent 25 to 30 years of his life. Now he grayed up. Now he's kind of, he's overweight. He got the pot belly going on. So as he's working for Transit MTA in New York, Transit is growing. Transit is getting stronger. They have a healthy business going on. While in the process of him helping out Transit, becoming this big corporation, his life, his physical appearance is deteriorating. You know, it's one thing that I hate seeing? I hate seeing old men in brand new cars. I'm going to say it again, because y'all going to hate me for this. I hate seeing old men in brand new cars. You want to know why I hate seeing that? Because 9 times out of 10, I'll say black. 9 times out of 10, if you see an old black man in a brand new car, that means that he just retired. And he said, before I die, I want to buy something that I've been wanting for years. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all not hear me. That's why I tell people to live their lives. Period. Period, yo. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Live out your dreams. Now let me explain something to you, man, for real. Because I don't think y'all understand the type of person I am. Y'all have to understand the type of person I am. Y'all have to understand like my background. You know what I'm saying? I just recently got back on the grid, meaning I haven't been using my Stickman for years. For years. What's up, large picture? For years. I haven't been using my name for years. My government name. I haven't been using that for years. I have been off the grid for years. And the minute I got back, meaning that, I put my name on, different contracts and leases and shit like that, I felt depressed. Period. I felt depressed. Like, damn, now I'm obligated. We go to work because we're obligated. We have to do it. And we wonder why we so damn sad every fucking day. Because we're doing the same thing every day. Every day it's the same shit. And for those that know that they're worth more than just dropping off some goddamn food to someone, picking up a delivery to drop off food to someone, you can almost go insane. Straight up. It almost makes you insane. Taking off these joggers. I got my long johns on. It's kind of cool today in Charlotte. Well, actually, it wasn't cool it was like in the high 50s, like, and when daylight, and then as it got dark, it started getting cold. But yeah, man, it's like that, man. Cost of living is too damn high. They want us working 2 jobs to keep us occupied. You damn right. You right about that. That's what's up. You're a savior. I wouldn't say I'm a savior. I am a savior. I'm saving I'm saving dumbass mistakes that we adults have made and continue to make. I said this before in several videos. You know what? When it was time for my father to hand something down to me, meaning like a normal working effective family, normally what would happen is the father would hand down his business to his son. You know what my father handed down to me? An application. An application to a job, the same job that he was working at. That's all he could give me. That's all he can guarantee to me, is for me to be another modernized slave. It almost brought tears to my eyes when he retired. And he was happy that they gave him that watch. They gave him some little, I don't know, gold-plated watch. He showed it to me and I was like, yeah, that's kind of nice. And then in my mind, it hurt me. It made me almost shed tears, like physical tears, because I knew that this man was lost. Period. They give all of them fools gold-plated watches, man. They probably got them joints in a warehouse. It's like 300,000 of them. Oh, it's time for such and such to retire. Let's bring out the watch. Hold on. I got my watch right here. I'm just giving you an example. This is not like the watch that he had. This is a Kenneth Cole joint. This is my joint. And I'm not like saying like, anyway, yeah, what such and such is retired? Langston father's retired? Let's go in the warehouse and get the watch that we have, the gold-plated watch that we have in store. It's like 500,000 of them. Oh, let's give it to him. Here you go. My father probably took a picture like this. Cooning in the afternoon. So yes, I am a savior to the youth. But to the old folks, I can't save y'all. Y'all already damned. Period. And let me tell you something. I'm not telling people to quit their jobs. That's not what I'm telling you. We all have to maintain your lifestyle. You don't want to be out there poor, broke, and not having no money. And, especially if you're trying to, get with some chick or whatever. She find out you ain't got no bread. She gonna be gone. So I'm not trying to tell people to quit their jobs. I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm getting hot. So I'm saying, like, yo, you have to make sure that you're doing you. That's what it's about. Maintain what you're doing, such as working, but then make sure you have something on the side that you're doing that is your shit. Exactly. No money, no coochie. No money, no coochie. Straight up. So I'm not trying to tell y'all to quit your job. That's not what I'm saying. If you think that's what I'm saying, then I'm not saying that. So don't be making no shit up in the comment section, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you to make sure that you have something else that you're doing for you. Excuse me. Make sure that you're doing something for you and not for someone else. When you go to work, that's their time. You're on their time. You're on their clock. You're doing what they tell you to do. But once you clock out, guess what? You still have that free time. Let me tell you something. Most of the people that I talk to, you know what they say? I don't have the time to start my own business. I don't have the time to live out my dreams. You're a liar. I'm going to tell you in your face. I'm going to tell you in your face, right in front of your face. You're a liar. Liar, 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 liar. You lie. You want to know why? Because most of y'all look at Love and Hip Hop. That's an hour that you can take out for yourself. Let me tell you something. Watch this. The LeBron, the Lakers played the 76ers today, right? It is what is it? The average NBA game is like 3 to 3.5 hours. Some of y'all looked at that game. That could have been 3 to 3.5 hours that you could have designated your time to running to brainstorming. If you don't have the money to create a business, you can at least brainstorm. So don't give me that BS that you don't have the time, because you do. You just BS your time. And it's not a problem with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I BS my time, but then there are times that I don't throughout the course of the day. So like I tell you, like for example today, right? I knew I was supposed to get my ass up to work out, but I didn't. And I was BSing. But guess what? I still turned my day into a productive day. That means that I not prepped, because I already prepped from last night. I made sure that the children got their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I went out, I hustled. I'm talking to you all right now. I did several different things today. But in the beginning of the day, I did BS. So I tell you what, make sure you throw in an hour or two of BS, but make sure you throw in an hour or two of creating a business of your own. Or something that you could pass down to your children instead of a job application. Look at what we do to our children. When they turn 18, you got to go. That's what we do to black children. That's what the black family does to black children. Let me tell you something. White families don't do that to white children. You'll see white families, you'll see the son and the daughter living with their family until they become independent. That's the first thing we do to our children. We kick them out. You got to go at 18. You got to go. You're a grown ass man. You can't live here. Come on, man. What kind of people are we, man? What kind of people are we? What do we tell our children? I had to get the trash can. I had to get the trash can. You know what I'm saying? About to cut this stuff up while I'm talking. What do we tell our children once they turn 18? Oh, you gonna stay here? You gotta get a what? Job. A J-O-B. What that boy say? In the 80s, you gotta have a J-O-B. It'll be with me. Nothing's nothing. You got to have something if you want to be with me. Not you have to be an entrepreneur if you want to be with me. Not you have to live out your dreams if you want to be with me. No, the song went, you got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. Exactly, D. Nixon, because ain't nothing going on but the rent. You right. You right. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. You're not living out your dreams. You're not living out your life's purpose. You don't care about none of that shit. The only thing you care about is clocking in and clocking out. Come on, man. Y'all gotta feel me. You gotta feel me. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying before. I'm not calling out no names. I'm not gonna shoot no shots today. None of that. I'm not doing it. But a lot of the YouTubers, they're not telling you this. They don't want you to be leaders. They want you to be followers. Why? Because they want you to follow them. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Peace, Ty Love. Man, I mess with you hard. Thank you. What up, Andre? I don't want that. Why I want a bunch of followers? That shit don't make sense. So I'm pulling up. Listen, I'm no different from the pastor. I'm pulling up in a raggedy ass church, and the congregation, the people that go there are poor as shit, but I'm pulling up in a nice Cadillac 2020. No. Listen, what I want from you all is when it's time, to go on vacation, and I say, yo, man, I'm going to Cancun. I want a bunch of y'all to be like, yo, when you going? Because I want to rock and roll with you. I want us all to pull up. Because that makes a difference. When people look at it like this, I know back in the days, it used to be this dude. His name is Jamaican Sean, right? It was about 8 of them dudes, right? This was like in the mid 90s, right? That's when the Lexus Sports Coupe, the SC400 first came out, right? Jamaican Sean pulled up with that. The rest of his friends, his crew pulled up with, all of them came out with a fleet of Lexuses. And everybody turned around and looked at them. But had it been just one person, everybody would have just been, oh, that's that dude. But if it's a bunch of us, everybody want to know who are those guys. And everybody wants to be a part of whatever they got going on. Because that's true success. That's true success. It's not about one person. It's about us as a collective. And I know what y'all about to say. Langston, make up your mind. First you say not to care about people. Now you're saying that we need to work together. Okay, let me get this situated, because y'all ain't gonna try to make me into a contradiction, right? I'm telling you that like together. For those that don't are not like-minded, fuck them. Plain and simple. Do you understand now? That plain and simple. Like minds stick together. For those that are not, fuck them. Let me tell you something. This is what I did. Please, if you haven't done it, please do it today. Please do it tonight. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. If you got to do it tomorrow, do it tomorrow. But please do this. Go through your cell phone and go through name by name and ask that question. Does this person benefit me in life? And if that person doesn't, you delete his or her ass for good. I did it. I did it today. And I can never get the phone number back, ever. Because some of these people are not even on social media. So even if I wanted to get in touch with them via social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they don't have any of those accounts. So I erased their number for good. That means I listen, you know how it goes. This is 2020. People don't memorize phone numbers anymore. So I don't know their numbers. And guess what? I have no regrets. I don't. I deleted numbers out of my phone. If you are not a benefit, if you don't benefit me in life, why do I need you? Why? Please tell me. Please. I don't need you. Fuck, I need you for? Y'all don't hear me. Y'all not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You know what y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear metaphysics and all that deep shit. For what? What you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? Straight up. I'm talking about some practical shit. I'm talking about some shit that's going to benefit you. Have you ever heard of any of your conscious leaders tell you to go through your phone and delete people that don't benefit you in life? Have you ever heard of your conscious leaders telling you that you are your own leader? No, because they don't really care. They don't care about you. They don't give a flying fuck. That plain and simple. They don't. and they want to maintain this image like, oh, holy art thou. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Once it get to about an hour or so, whatever, because I got my shit on chill. Y'all know what I'm about to do. So y'all know that this ain't no, this is me being who I am. And it's just that plain and simple. Y'all know I got the Chardonnay in the refrigerator. I'm about to pop that cork open. No, they just want us to just parrot what they say without actually analyzing it and thinking for ourselves. On point. On point. On point. I ought to take that shit that you just said, Andre, and post that shit up on my fucking refrigerator. On point. You on point with that, man. Period. Let me tell you something. Life is all about balancement, man. I show you all of these fruits and vegetables. I got these oranges, you know what I'm saying? Seedless oranges, GMO joints. You know what I'm saying? I got the bananas. You know, it says organic on here. Yeah, it says organic on here. But is it organic? Is it really? Is it really? I got all these fruits, vegetables, apples, quinoa, lentils. What is it? What I got right here? I got these lentils right here. Oh shit. Fuck it. Anyway, got these lentils. I got wild rice. I got healthy shit for days. But it's all about balancement, man. Shit, every now and then, you know, shit. Drink me some Chardonnay. Sitting here talking to y'all. I'm winding down. No, they just, man. How's life in North Carolina? Man, life in North Carolina is pretty decent. I'm not going to even say North Carolina because, like I told y'all before, Charlotte is different from North Carolina. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I have lived in other places in the state of North Carolina, except for Charlotte, but I would never do it again. So in Charlotte, life is pretty good. You know, I'm just gonna be real with you. I may get flagged for it, and you know, white people may not like it. The non-liberal stick up their ass white folks may not like it, but it's the truth. You know, you gotta most white people that live here are hippies. You know, they smoke weed and they drink. That's it. So every now and then I gotta deal with it when I'm dropping off food. I gotta deal with the hippies out every now and then, man. And they comical. You know what I'm saying? They're comical, but at times they're not. Sometimes it's like, come on, man. You high off for something else. You high off for something else. Like this is off subject, but I want to tell you this real quick, right? So this is like about 2-3 days ago, right? I go and deliver this food in Uptown Charlotte. It's off of West Martin Luther King Jr., right? And it's 2 high rises. And I forgot the name of them. But anyway, I had to go to the 15th floor. So that's what's up, man. I went vegan back in November. Man, salute. Good for you, man, Andre. So I went to I went to drop off this food on the 15th floors. So, you know, of course, I got to go to the concierge and let them know, you know, I'm from Postmates, blase, blase, blase. So I see this white lady, she's stumbling, you know, she got packages and she got this like this roller, this thing is, you know, a cart, right? And she got the packages on it. So the concierge is like, okay, yo, you have one more package. So she gets the package, puts the package on top of the cart, right? So the lady is like, well, you know, she's looking around, her eyes is like bulging out like this, and she's stumbling everywhere, and she's like, you know, she's just not making sense. So I'm saying to myself, you know, I'm using my ghetto spider sense. So I'm smelling, you know, because I got a big nose. So I don't smell the scent of weed. I don't smell liquor under her breath. So now I'm saying she's under some other type of substance, whether it's cocaine, dust, rock, whatever. Thank you, B. Whatever, but I know, there's two things I know. She is not high on weed, and she is not drunk off of any type of liquor or beer or wine. So then we go up in the elevator. Now I gotta be with this broad in the elevator. She's getting off the 20th floor. I gotta get off the 15th, so I gotta go all the way up. So she's like, did you make sure you know where you going? I'm like, yeah. So she's like, I got a cat. I'm trying to understand why you talking about a cat, because I'm just want to deliver this food, ma'am. She's like, I got a cat, and it just don't make no sense. So it was another white dude. It was a white dude in there with me, right? So, she's dropping packages and everything. So I'm like, I look at him. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this boy? I start laughing. She was like, she didn't get in my face, but she was like, yeah, go ahead and laugh. But I tell you what, my cat is there in the house. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna put my foot up his ass. Cause my cat is just messing with, she just went on with her cat. 15th floor come, 15, the elevator hit the 15th floor, and I was happy to get the hell out of there. These situations happen a lot. So I know I went on a tangent now, went on the far left and everything, but Charlotte is a nice place to live, but you have to with hippie white people, and they can be funny at times, but then other times they can get on your goddamn nerves because they just don't know when to stop. You see what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you this. They actually have bars inside of our grocery stores. I'm going to say it again. For those that don't believe me, we have bars inside our grocery stores. That's how much alcohol, that's how much of alcoholics we have in Charlotte. There's someone always getting arrested for DUI. You could be driving on 277, 77, Highway 77, 485. It's natural for you to smell a scent of weed in air. It's just that plain and simple. It's a hippie city. And people do what they want to do. They break laws, and they know that they're breaking laws, but they do it anyway. Exactly. A bunch of drunks. Straight up. But hey, man, to each his own. I'll be breaking laws sometimes too. I ain't talking about I'm smoking and drinking, driving, nothing like that. I'm talking about like, if I gotta be somewhere, I look to the left and the right, and I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna keep on going. Oh man. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all this, right? Man, that mess that happened to me in Atlanta, failure. Wow, go figure. I'm speaking about it. So I was on probation in Sandy Springs for failure to stop at a stop sign, right? And I didn't stop, but I did come to like a slow, I guess like I slowed down and then I began to proceed, right? Anyway, yeah, man, you can't do that in New York. New York got about 5 million cameras on one block. Yo, let me tell you something for real. New York is the new world order. Big Brother is looking at y'all. Big Brother's looking at y'all. Oh man, y'all got those boxes on every corner, and on the top of the boxes a blue light that be blinking. Oh man, yo, that's what I'm saying, man. I had to leave New York, man. It was too much of yo, New York is like I'm talking about the city of New York, of course, but the outskirts is different, What's up, Nubian King? But yeah, man, New York is like it's kind of like how can I put it, man? It's kind of, oh man, it's like, it's literally a jail. It's like a city that's like a jail. It's cops everywhere. Like, man, I used to live in Jamaica, Queens, right? And we used to go to Jamaica Avenue. That was the thing. We used to go to the Coliseum. They had an arcade game in there. You go downstairs, you get your gold fronts, and you get your fake gold chains and all the rest of that stuff. You buy all your clothes, your sneakers in the Coliseum and all of that on Jamaica Avenue. But for the most part, it's like there were no cops. There were no cops back then. No cops whatsoever, right? You go in, you go to a grocery store, a little corner store, whatever. You get you a beer, whatever you drinking, and all of that. Some people, toting up, all of that, right? But it wasn't. The cops weren't there. But now you go to Jamaica Avenue, it's like five or six of them just chilling on the corner like this. My man, what are you here for? I mean. Yo, really, nothing really pops off on Jamaica. Nothing really pops off of Jamaica Avenue, downtown Brooklyn, 125th. Nothing really pops off. It's just aggravating, man. New York to me now. So Giuliani came in and cleaned it up. Bloomberg came in and started harassing black folks. Now, talking about he's running for president, talking about that. He was one of the first people to decrease the crime rate or the murder rate inside the New York City limits, which is stupid. He's the one that started that stop and frisk shit. And it got to the point where police officers were harassing like regular citizens. So don't give me that BS. But yeah, New York has turned into a concentration camp, a big ass concentration camp. Man, we don't have no type of surveillance and none of that stuff here in Charlotte. Now, don't get it twisted. Uptown Charlotte, there's cameras. There's cameras everywhere in Uptown Charlotte. But once you leave out of Uptown Charlotte, ain't no cameras around. I got family that used to live in Queens. New York is like one big jail now, like you said. Yup, FEMA, concentration camp. Try to catch the LIRR on Jamaica Avenue, and you'll see dudes with army fatigues with AK-47s or across their chest, and they got their hand on the trigger like this. I said, nah. Right where the air train is at. I said, nah. I'm done. I can't do this. No way in the world. All black folks are trying to do is get to and from the work. What are you doing over there? You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you have people living under those conditions. My family is living under those conditions. Straight up. Period. That's crazy to me. I'm not gonna live under those conditions. I'm not. It's bad enough that we gotta go to work. It's bad enough that we have to pay for food. We have to pay for food, shelter, and clothing. It's bad enough that we struggle. It's bad enough that we have to deal with inflation. They want to inflate the price of food, and then they want to cut back on the amount that they give us. Like, take for example this. Oreo cookies used to be a certain size, right? So they inflated. They used to be a certain size and a certain price, right? So take for example, let's say that back in 2000, Oreo cookies were $3 and change, right? And they were about this big, right? That big. Now in 2020, they're this big and they cost $6. So it's bad enough that we getting fucked by everybody. But then we got to come home and be harassed in our own neighborhoods? Nah, that's okay. Y'all can have New York. I'll visit. That's it. But yeah, man, I mean, it's crazy that I was hoping you would try streaming. Links in chat. Who's it? Femi. Walmart and Costco. Walmart and Costco is supposed to be the cheapest along with BJ's, and then prices get higher every 6 months. Yep. I stopped going to those bulk. They call them bulk. Bulk stores. So you buy in bulk, but in reality, you're not really saving that much money. You may be saving a couple of dollars, but you're not saving that much money. And in reality, guess what those stores did? You have your BJ's, your Sam's Club, your Walmarts. Guess what those stores did? Guess what they did to the mom and pops? Annihilated them. Now you don't have any more mom and pop stores. So therefore you don't have any black businesses, because these, what's up, El Carter? My first live on your channel. You don't have these mom and pop stores because Walmart came in, and your mom and pop stores were selling, like, take for example, oranges. They were selling one oranges for $2.69 because they couldn't afford to buy 200, 300 oranges like Walmart can and get it at a reduced price. So Walmart came in and they sold the same orange for 69 cents. So guess what the average consumer said? Even if they wanted to patronize the black store, they couldn't, because it wasn't in their budget. The consumers had to say, you know what, man, I'm just gonna have to go to Walmart and buy my oranges for 69 cents because that's all I can afford. Same thing with, there used to be so many black businesses in our community till it was ridiculous. Same thing with the black mechanics, the people that had the mechanics that had their own auto shop where they changed tires, they did your oil changes, all of that. Walmart came in and did oil changes for $35 while the black mechanics were doing it for $50. They killed black businesses, killed them. Now the South is not even the South anymore. You can't call Charlotte the South. For those that have been here, or for those that live here, you can't say that this is the South. You can't say that Charlotte is the South. You can't say Jacksonville is the South. You can't say Orlando's the South. Miami's the South. Houston's the South. Dallas is the South. Houston is the South. You can't. I can't afford a duffel coat from Ralph Lauren Polo, so I'm getting a discount from J. Crew and Banana Republic. Banana Republic is up there too. Shit, you better go to this place. Look, go online. This place called, I'm giving y'all the jewels. Place called 6pm.com. I'm gonna say it again, 6pm.com. They got all that shit for reduced price. All that. Now, let me tell you the reason why they have it as a reduced price, right? So when you go to a store, right, and you buy like a polo jacket may run you, let's say $300, right? In 2020, right? In 2025, that same polo jacket, same brand new polo jacket, it's been marked down to 150 because clothes have a date on them. They have a date on them. So at 6pm.com, they're selling you dated clothes, meaning the clothes may be a year too old or something like that, but the regular consumer can't tell that. I mean, what do you care? I know if I'm getting a jacket, if I'm getting an Adidas jacket and it's fly and it's only costing me, let's say the regular price when it first came out in let's say 2018, it was $300, but now it's $50. What the fuck I care for? He said, Ty Love said, hell, I'll be at the Goodwill shopping, no joke. Sometimes Goodwill does have some good things. They do. But you have to go in the prominent white areas. That's where the Goodwills that have it is the prominent white areas. I don't put a few pieces together, and even Drake has to lean back like Joe, Fat Joe. Yeah, you go into the prominent white areas, man. You be surprised at stuff that you see. Yo, man, this is what life is all about, man. It's all about making sure you get more bang for your buck. Period. That's what it's about. It ain't about splurging and trying to make yourself look good for people that don't even care about you. It don't make sense. The minute I sat back and I said to myself, you know what, fuck everybody, I'm gonna focus on me and do me, is that minute I became bang your buck is hot. Yeah. That minute I became a better person. I'm not living for you. If the trend is, now the trend is champion shirts, champion sweatshirts, sweatpants, champion sneakers, champion sandals. I'm sitting here saying to myself, do y'all idiots know that Champion used to be in Walmart? And y'all are buying that shit for double the price now? I saw a Champion sweater. Same Champion sweater was they bought out in the 90s, right? Same Champion sweater. It cost like $30, $35 in the 90s. They selling it like for $70. And y'all buying that? When I buy TV or surround sound, I buy used too, or even phones. Wow, that's great. I need to do that. Straight up. Do y'all realize that? That shit is crazy. It used to be a Walmart. Champion used to be a Walmart. That's how bad their business plummeted. And now they bought it back. They revamped it, but I think they just revamped their marketing and advertising and all the rest of that, because I don't see anything different. I don't see any type of apparel that they're coming out with that they didn't have in the 90s. The cut may be different, meaning that it may be tighter, because now the trend is, tight clothes and not baggy, loose clothes. Other than that, it's the same shit that they're giving y'all. I try to tell my children this, right? Watch this. So they have this stick. I forgot what it's called, but you can look at Netflix and all the rest of that. I forgot the stick that they hook up in the back of their TV, right? So they're sitting there and they're looking at this cartoon, right? Because I let them look at cartoons and movies and stuff like that on the weekends. They have the freedom to look at cartoons, like Friday and Saturday night. Sunday through Thursday, it's all about going to bed at 9:30, waking up and doing your schoolwork or whatever have you, right? Now, I come in one night. This is crazy. I come in one night and this is, of course, it's on the weekend. So I pay attention to what they're watching. I just don't let them watch everything, right? So I'm looking at this cartoon that they're watching. I'm like, yo, what is this? And my daughter looked at me like strange, like, oh, you don't know what it is. She was like, it's Voltron. I'm like, oh, Voltron? Yeah, I mean, when did they come back out with that? And she looked at me like, you don't know anything about Voltron. I said, hold on 1 second. Got my cell phone, typed in Voltron on YouTube and showed her. Let's form the arms. Now the legs. On Defender of the Universe. That shit came out in like what, 87, 88? So this is what they're doing to y'all. This is what they've been doing. This is what they continue to do. Generation after generation after generation after generation after generation. They introduce your kids to the same shit that you were introduced to. That's all they're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you fell for it, meaning if you bought G.I. Joe, if you told your mother that you wanted G.I. Joe and Transformers for Christmas, guess what? Once you become an adult, being that you fell for that shit as a kid, 9 times out of 10, your kid will fall for it. Matter of fact, you know what you're going to do? You're going to buy that shit for them. Because you're going to say, this is what I used to play with as a child. You're going to pass down consumerism to your child. So you're going to take them to McDonald's. You're going to teach them the same bad eating habits that you had as a child and now as an adult. When that child turns 15, you're going to take him downtown so he can get his workers permit, his or her workers permit, because when you were 15, that was your first job. You got your first job at 15. When he or she turns 16, you're going to take him down to the DMV so he or she can get his license, or her get a license, so they can start driving themselves to work. You're going to teach them about responsibilities so they can be an outstanding what? Consumer, robot, slave, just like how you are. You're going to tell them, you know what? You're going to get a good job. You got to get a good job. So when you get a good job, you can have a good pension. You need to invest in your 401k. You're going to teach them all of that stuff. And just like how you are right now in your 60s, grade the fuck up, your beard's grayed up, your hair's grayed up. Your old lady, you can't do the oochie coochie with your old lady anymore. You can't stroke it to the left, stroke it to the east, stroke it to the west, stroke it to the girl that I know best, I'll be stroking. You can't do none of that. Your shit is limp dick. You can't do none of that. So then you say, hey, Langston, what can I do about my erectile dysfunction? I'm like, man, ain't too much that you could do about it because you've been bullshitting all your life. You've been deteriorating your body all your life. You've been eating the bad foods. You've been thinking bad thoughts. You haven't meditated. But I got something for you. Hold on. Try taking this. Maca powder. But this maca powder is not going to help your erectile dysfunction if you don't drink a sufficient amount of water, if you don't eat a sufficient amount of fruits and vegetables. You trying to get me to help you when it's too late. You already messed up. So this is what you do. You take this maca powder, right? And you're like, yo, man, Langston, I've been taking the maca powder. My penis still not getting erected. Yeah, because you damaged it. And now you're telling me that this doesn't work because you tried this for a couple of days, but you've been damaging your body for years. Doesn't make sense. A man is not a man. This is what society tells you. A man is not a man if he doesn't eat meat. Have you ever seen a silverback gorilla? Have you ever seen one? Do you know how much strength a silverback gorilla has? And that gorilla does not eat meat. Man, guys, put the BMW in the backyard, get inside Lexus 4 wheels and smooth ride for you. iPhone, iPads, I dislike them just because for the price they don't perform. What's up? What's up, man? 7SH. Then you be cutting deep. Black people gotta be producers instead of consumers. Facts for it. He said the oochie coochie. Haha. That's why I fucks with it. Truth, man. You remember MC Brains from the 90s? Yeah. Eat some men and still take. All that back breaking work for $17 an hour, blue collar job. Now your back so bad, can't hit it doggy style. True. Facts. 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 I'm not. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I got the Chardonnay joint. I got that, sitting in the refrigerator. I'm about to pop that. It's not about you being. How can I say it? It's not about you being goody all the time. But you do have to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna drink the Chardonnay tomorrow morning. I'm up early. I'm working out. I'm getting it. I'm at the gym. I'm going to the sauna. I'm going to the steam room. I'm doing my work, my regular regimen. I'm drinking my gallon of water. All of that. You gotta balance it out. I'm not telling you to eat bad, and I'm not telling you to, I'm not telling you to eat good all the time, and I'm not telling you to eat bad all the time. Balance it out. Balance it out. Because if you don't, you're going to be like your father. You know, your father, the one that has colon cancer or prostate cancer that runs rampant in our community. Period. Yo, I go to the YMCA, right? And downstairs, the older people, the older people are downstairs. The older people never come upstairs because they don't work out, right? All they do is run their mouth. They gossip just like women downstairs in the sauna, in the steam room, and the hot tub. And it's crazy because I always shake my head. You know, they be having debates and talking about different things, and it's like, are y'all really having a debate butt naked? Because it's in a men's locker room, and they like walk around freely butt ass naked. I don't do that. I have a towel with me. If I don't have a towel on me, I have some swim trunks. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. I don't want to take off my clothes in front of a grown ass man. That's just something, I guess, is I don't know. You want to call it a complex? That's just not me. I don't get down like that, right? So these grown men, they having debates. They talking about basketball, football, religion, all the rest of that shit, right? But another thing that they're talking about as well, they're talking about how many surgeries they had, how many times that they had to take their wife to get surgeries. No lie, this is my word. Since I've been here, it's been about 3 months. I've seen 2 guys pass out. They had to call it ambulance, and 2 guys had to be rolled out in a stretcher. Y'all think your health is a joke, and it's not. It's all you got. It's all you got. Too many gay cats. There'd be some gay dudes up there. I told you, I did a video on it. I said some of these gay guys just be going down. They come to the Y just to look. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Goddamn crazy, man. You going to the YMCA just to look. That's crazy to me, man. I ain't got nothing done. I gotta get something done, y'all. While I'm talking to y'all. But let me tell you something though. Every gay guys down here looking, dead flesh ain't no good. Veganism is the way. Let me tell you something. Hold on. I don't go to the gym a lot. A man be staring for too long. I just be thinking if this you know what, looking at. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. I don't pay attention to that, man. I just don't. Let me tell you something. People are gonna look at you regardless of whether you want them to look at you or not. I know what I'm there for. What are you about to make? I'm about to just cut up these vegetables, you know, because tomorrow I'm gonna probably make some. Ain't no problem. I'm gonna put this wild rice on, and make some wild rice and saute the vegetables and put it all together in a big pot. Season it, put some like oregano, some parsley, you know what I'm saying? Some pink Himalayan salt. I normally don't get my salt like this in a glass, but like one thing I could say that I haven't seen yet. They used to have it at Healthy Home Market. You should do some cooking with Langston videos. I have them. They're on the channel. I have them already. I got like probably 7 of them. Go to what is it, playlist, and you'll see it. Actually, organic meat is actually good for testosterone, and it grounds you, Andre, in moderation. If you say so. I'm not going to touch that subject. If you say so. If that's good for you, you do whatever you want to do. Himalayan pink salt is the best type of salt. Yeah, so I get it like this in the grocery store. They used to have this grocery store called Healthy Home Market in Charlotte, right? And it used to be like about 3 of them. They shut down, so I can't buy it like in bulk, meaning that I could go to that Healthy Home Market grocery store and scoop some up and put it in a plastic bag, and that's how I used to buy it. They don't have that here. That's one advantage that they did have in Atlanta. I used to go to the Decatur Farmers Market, and I used to get my pink Himalayan pink salt there in bulk. And they used to also sell moringa there too. That's one thing that I hate, but yeah, man, it's all about being healthy, man, and living a long and prosperous life. That's what I'm saying, Andre Toppin. Like, it's my point of making is we don't need to argue anymore. If you say it works for you, then it works for you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. For one, is to be real with you, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I have to be more focused on what I'm doing in life than what somebody else is doing. For two, if I try to tell you what to do, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. And whatever works for you is whatever works for you. Greetings from Detroit. Will you be doing more live streams like this? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna have to try the salt, even though I don't use much salt. Yeah, it's this salt has like several different minerals that the body needs. That's one thing that people don't realize when you start talking about like nutrients, like for far as dealing with the body, right? The first thing that comes out of, I'll say, a black person's mouth is, does it have any protein? Does it have any protein? Yeah, but what about niacin, potassium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, iron, zinc? These are the things that the body needs as well. But black people are not talking about that. So in this Himalayan pink salt, it has a certain amount of minerals that the body needs. So while you're seasoning your food with this pink salt, you're getting a sufficient amount of, let's say, for example, iron in your body. So you have to make sure that your body is getting the proper nutrients that it needs in order to function well. Some of y'all are having problems with you seeing. Well, shit, you may not be eating a sufficient amount of, let's say, well, they say carrots is good for eyesight. You may not be eating a sufficient amount of carrots. Even though I've been told that the orange carrot is a hybrid. So that's the point that I'm making. We all are not perfect, man. How can you be perfect and we live in an imperfected world? How can you be perfect when our society is not? That's just like, I'll give you an example. Not to get off the subject. That's just like these rappers talking about, I'm rich, get the money, bling, 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 bling. They got the chains, they got the watches, they got gold teeth and all of that shit in their mouth, right? Dig this. I said this in a video like a couple of months ago, right? How in the world you talking about you got all of this money while America, the place that you live in, is in trillions of dollars in debt? I'm going to say it again. How can you brag about the money that you're making and the money that you have in your pocket, but while living in a place or living in a society where the land, America, is broke. They're in trillions of dollars in debt with China. If you don't believe me, check it out. But you bragging about how much money you got. And the dollar bill, the value of the dollar bill is decreasing day by day. You should do more lives on juicing. I'm looking to reverse my dieting. Can you do more? I'll attempt to. But y'all gonna have to give me something straight up. So y'all are listen to this. Y'all are asking me to do more. Y'all are asking me to do more live streams. Y'all are asking me to do more cooking shows and etc. I have no problem with it. But when it's time for you all, and when it's time for me to ask something of you, I would think that it would be that you provide whatever I ask you for, which is coming out with a book, right? I don't know exactly when I'm going to come out with it, but I'm going to need you all to buy it. So, do we have a deal? You want me to do more live streams? You want me to talk about, do more food tutorials? Y'all are asking more of me. I'm cool with that. All I'm asking you to do is when it's time for you, when I need the favor in turn, when I come out with a book or some type of product, all I'm asking you to do is purchase it. Period. And if we got that deal, hey, I'm on it. I'm gonna do my part. All I'm asking you to do when it's time for you all to do yours, step up to the plate. That's it. That's all I'm asking you. That's it. Don't give me no donations. None of that. Just buy the book. Buy whatever. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, D. Nixon. That's only fair. What's up, Aaron? Shout out from Houston, Texas. I'm hearing a lot about Houston. I will purchase your book. Not right away. Hey. All I'm saying, no, I donate too. I need to take that back about the donation thing. And what I mean by that, people, we need to stop saying donation. I'm working my ass off, man. I'm working. It's 1:35. I'm working. I'm tired, but I'm working. So whatever a person gives to me, I think I deserve it because I'm working for it. But I know what the average person is gonna say. Well, it ain't no but a YouTube channel. That YouTube, it don't cost no money to do such and such and such. Yo, time is money, my man. Time is money. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that. Listen, don't you go to work? Don't most of y'all go to work? Yes is the answer, right? I say this because some of y'all are entrepreneurs, some of y'all own your own businesses and everything. Listen to this. When we go to work, at the end of the week, whether you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, semi-annual, or annually, however you get paid, if your boss told you, we are handing out checks we not handing out checks this week, this bi-weekly, this month, etc., etc. You're going to flip. You want to know why? Because you'll never, ever, ever work for free. Ever. Ever. You want people to pay for your time. Whether it's hourly or not. Could you put your Cash App in the chat when you go live also? Yeah, I will. But it's on every video. It's in every video in the description box. It's on my channel. Like the homepage, it's on my channel. I always put my Cash App up there, my Cash App link, my Instagram link, and SoundCloud. Those three. Mandatory. I always put those up. So if I don't put it up in this, if I forget or something like that, it's in all of my videos that I've done in the description box, and it's on the home page on my channel. But yeah, y'all are not gonna go to work for free. You're not. You're gonna say time is money. But then when I turn around and say the same thing, it's like, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to do this for free. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't even want to. I ain't gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna bring it up because I had a fallout with this person, right? And I'm not gonna say the person's name, right? Because we're done. You know, I deleted her number. She deleted mine. I don't follow her. She don't follow me. We don't have nothing to do with one another, right? But the main point that I'm making is this. While in the midst of us having our falling out, she said that knowledge should be free, for free. That I should be giving out knowledge for free. And I'm like saying to myself, hold on, let me get this right. So does the HBCUs or the Ivy League colleges or the regular colleges, do they give out knowledge for free? Because last time I checked, I went to St. Augustine's College located in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I had to pay $135 for one book. As a matter of fact, I almost didn't attend because I didn't have enough money on my financial aid to cover my room and board. It makes no sense to me. If you go to Barnes and Nobles, do they give you knowledge for free? Amazon. Oh, y'all gonna get it tonight. Y'all gonna get the smoke tonight, y'all. Let me tell you something. I came out with my book. This is relevant. My first book I came out in 2006, right? There was 155. I know it because I got online and I went through all of the Black-owned bookstores. And I sent all of them a package which was my book, my spoken word CD, and a flyer, and a letterhead stating who I am, and I would want and how I would love for them to put my books in their bookstores. 155, I'm telling you, close to 200 bookstores. I mailed out to close to 200 bookstores a package, right? Amazon came along. That was prior. That was before Amazon. Amazon came along and started selling books for half the price, and they killed those Black-owned bookstores. Now, there are only 20 of them left out of 155. And you telling me that I'm supposed to kick out knowledge for free? Does Amazon give out books for free? Don't make sense. Some universities, not all. Some universities are offering free college classes. Most aren't. Black people got to realize that we have to be more appreciative when our own go into business and stop expecting everything to be free. First and foremost, let me say this, man. You should give out a sample of knowledge, not casting your Jews before swine. Well, let me say this. This channel is about you all. Gemini Vision Infinity. I'm cooking. I'm glad that you said that because now I got to remember I have to make the wild rice. So I'm cooking wild rice. This is real wild rice. This ain't no Uncle Ben's joint. This is real wild rice right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking wild rice. I'm sauteing broccoli, red onions, carrots, and I forgot the mushrooms, but I was supposed to have some mushrooms. I'm gonna put some oregano, parsley, Himalayan pink salt, put it all together and kind of like, you know, make it as like a gumbo, so to speak. So that's what we're having for lunch. I'm just, you know, prepping for lunch tomorrow, you know, because my thing is like, I like to do things in order. I like to have things in order. So when I get up in the morning, I already have everything situated. My day is already situated. Like I already have my bag packed for the gym in the car. I got my sneakers in there. I got everything in there. Matter of fact, so, you know, I have a garage in my house. So I have my keys already in the car ignition. So it's like, I get up in the morning, make sure the children fed. Then lunch, I take the pot out because I'm gonna use this pot right here. Take the pot out of the refrigerator, put it on medium, put a little bit of vegetable broth. Do I have any vegetable broth? That's probably something that I forgot. Oh yeah, you know, I saute the olive oil. You use olive oil, you know, to saute the vegetables. Of course, you can't turn olive oil up to a certain and it becomes poisonous to your body. I have any vegetable broth. Oh yeah. And I need to make my own vegetable broth. I know that. So I use this vegetable broth right here, and you know, reheat it, and boom, that's lunch. Then after that, how do you cook? I think you meant bok choy. I haven't cooked that in a while, so I forgot. I haven't made bok choy in so long. I forgot, so I can't even tell you. I noticed that our own, a lot of them act like they are owed something, and don't like to pay for some things. What is that? I can't relate. Let me say this. The youth these days, especially the youth these days, they feel privileged. You know, so I said this in a video, and I think a couple videos back. I can't remember what specific video it is, but this is what happened in the 90s, right? So us 90s dudes, right? We went through different things in life and we have faced struggle and, you know, the whole black plight, right? So once we got older and started having children, our state of mind was, I'm not going to allow my children to go through the same thing I went through. Whatever I didn't have, I'm gonna give them whatever I didn't have. So what we did is we spoiled the millennials and Generation Z. We gave them everything that they wanted, to the point when we started saying no, they were like, hold on. You normally do this for us. That's my opinion. We spoiled them to the point where now we turn them into monsters. Now we can't say no because we've always said yes. We always gave them what they wanted because we didn't have. And we shouldn't have done that. We should have made them work for what they have. Oh, you want an Xbox? You got to go out there and cut grass. You got to rake up the leaves. Let me tell you something. By default, I know how to garden. You want to know why? Because my aunt said, you know what? My great aunt, that is. She said, you know what? I see that you're going through some things. It was one time when I was younger, in my early 20s. I was like 21, 22. I ain't have no job. She's like, I see you going through some things. I'm not giving you any money. What I'm going to do for you is you're going to come over my house. You're going to clean my toilets. You're going to vacuum. I got a garden outside. You're going to dig. You're going to dig up turn over the soil, the dirt. You're going to plant seeds. And then after that, I got church. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. This is my great aunt from the South. She said, I got church members that need the same thing done to their yard and to their house. My mother, I used to stay on punishment all the time. I always had bad grades. I was very smart. I just didn't like nothing that they were teaching. The only thing that I was interested in, never forget it. The only thing that I was interested in was literature when they were talking about the Iliad and Greek mythology and Beowulf, Romeo and Juliet, the book Frankenstein written by Mary Shelley, The Crucible, The Scarlet Letter. Those different books and plays interest me. Other than that, I had no interest in none of that shit. So let me get back on topic, on point, right? So I would flunk out of school. So my mom used to put me on punishment all the time. And you know what my punishment was? I had to wash dishes. I had to dry the dishes. Hold on. God damn it. It's probably upstairs. I had to, some of y'all know what's up. I should go upstairs and get it. I had to Pine Sol the bathroom. I had to use Pine Sol to wipe the counters, to wash the bathtub, to scrub the toilet. These are the things that I had to do. So when I became an adult, it was natural. What I'm doing right here, this is natural. But you tell the average millennial or Generation Z to come down here and do this same thing that I'm doing, they're going to look at you like you stupid. Period. Period. So that's the problem. You know, they feel like they don't have to do anything. And this is the reason why here in Charlotte, I make a certain amount of, listen, aside from what I do, like I'm talking about other things that I do, because I do other things to make money. Aside from that, I could pay my rent working for Postmates. And then some. You want to know why? Because most of these people out here, they don't cook. They eat out every day. Every day. I just delivered this dude, right? I just delivered this dude. This was my last delivery for the night. I just delivered this dude Beyond Burger, and he had some sweet potato fries. I looked at him like, you know none of that shit is good for you. You think you're eating healthy, but you're eating a genetically modified product, which is the soybean root. That's what they use to make the Beyond Burger. And that they said that it's so much estrogen in those genetically modified Beyond Burgers till it's ridiculous. Nobody cooks anymore, except for me. Except for me. Look at this. This is not nothing frozen. This is broccoli. So I'm glad I was brought up the way that I was brought up. Now, taking heed, I wasn't brought up as a vegetarian. That's something that I learned later on in years. You know what I mean? I learned that on my own. I'm not going to say I learned that on my own. I take that back. I learned it from Dr. Sebi. I was on Dr. Sebi. I was on to Dr. Sebi way before Nipsey was, and it's, you know, may he rest in peace. I'm not like attacking him. I'm saying like people have caught on to Nipsey, excuse me, to Dr. Sebi ever since Nipsey started talking about Dr. Sebi, or Polite started talking about him. I've been knew about Dr. Sebi like in 2008. I've been knew about him. And I started practicing the alkaline diet like in 2009. Period. This is my favorite. This is my best friend right here. This is the reason why I don't have a lot of it. Always went out. Quinoa. I've been on to this. Dr. Oz didn't have to tell me about quinoa. Straight up. So these are the things that I've been on. So dig it. I'm gonna break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all how I did things. So I never forget it. My daughter's like 14, right? So when she was first born, like she was second born or third. When she was born, I decided, as well as her mother, decided that we wanted to practice a vegetarian diet. So what happened was, in the very beginning, you know, I walked into the situation like, far as us coming together and mating and having a child, I walked into the situation where I didn't eat pork. I wasn't eating pork. I wasn't eating beef. The only thing I was eating was chicken and fish, right? The mother of my children, she was eating just about everything, but she came in and she deaded all of that. And not only that, you know, she's from the country, so it's normal for her to eat like beans and different things like that and not eat meat. So it wasn't hard for her to drop, the meat. So first, you know, I was eating, what's up, Twin Pyramid? At first I was just eating turkey ground, salmon croquette, flounder, whiting, filet chicken, and fried chicken. Right? That. And after that, well, let me take it back. So my aunt, she's a Hebrew, right? She's not a Hebrew Israelite. She's part of like, you know, Yahweh ben Yahweh Hebrew, right? So she put me on, I eat just fish and chicken. I just ate pork. My God, it slows you down. Well, I'm drinking pork. Wine is good, but then again, it's not. Anyway, so my aunt, she's well, I don't know if she still is, but baked chicken is what I eat most. Yeah, a lot of things you bake is good. So my aunt, she was I don't know if she still is, but she was you know, part of the, you know, Yahweh ben Yahweh camp, right? So I used to live with her, and all she ate was salmon, and she ate turkey ground, and that was about it. She didn't eat chicken, she didn't eat no pork or no beef or nothing like that. And then she would perform Shabbat. So there'll be days where we didn't eat nothing from sun up to sundown. And I love fish, call me a pescatarian. We didn't eat things, food from sun up to sundown. And then after sundown, we would eat like, because, you know, performing Shabbat, even after it's sundown, you can't eat anything cooked. So we would eat like sandwiches. So it was easy for me to transition from, you know, not eating beef or pork or anything like that, because I used to live with my aunt, and that's all we ate was like ground turkey, salmon, and, you know, like the deli meat, right? So to make sandwiches with. So first I gave up the chicken, right? And then after that, I became a pescatarian. So I would eat like shrimp, Shrimp is the scavenger of the sea. You already know that. That's the pork of the sea. It eats everything. It eats everything like shit. Whatever's on the ground of the ocean, it eats. So I used to eat shrimp, flounder, whiting, and salmon. And then after that, I stopped eating that. And I went from being a pescatarian to being a vegetarian. But being a vegetarian in my first stages, I would eat like frozen vegetables, right? And like Pillsbury dough biscuits in a can. And Uncle Ben's rice. I didn't know nothing about like being a vegetarian. The only thing I knew about, being a vegetarian is you can eat whatever you want to eat as long as it has no meat in it, right? So later on, I started learning and I started getting better at it. And I came across Dr. Sebi, and that's when everything changed. I started eating black rice. I started eating wild rice. I started eating quinoa. I started eating, black lentils, green lentils, red lentils. Instead of white bleached flour, I would use, what's the flour? Hold on. Kamut flour. What else? I would use olive oil. I wouldn't use white salt. I would use sea salt. Himalayan pink salt. I used to also use black sea salt as well. I just changed everything up. You got to show us how to cook butternut squash. Dairy is hard to cut out because we all know how easy it is and quick to prepare a sandwich. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I think I took I got a picture on Instagram of me but a picture of my beef sandwich. So, of course, the regular bacon, lettuce, tomatoes sandwich, I used, instead of bacon, I used mushroom. And for those that don't know about mushrooms, when you put a mushroom in the oven, it gives you that type of texture and taste like meat. Believe it or not. Langston, you talking about all the good stuff. A mushroom burger? Let me tell you something. If I made you all a mushroom burger, you'll be like, man, I'm never eating meat again. Period. At 51, I'm changing a lot of my diet. Yeah, the older you get, you got to cut back. Like with me, once I turn 51, once I get into my 50s and 60s, I'm 3 days, at minimum 3 days will be raw diet. I'm not eating any type of cooked meals because, of course, don't get it twisted. We black, so we stern, we strong, but yet and still our bodies, they do deteriorate. It may be a slow process, but still, as we get older, our bodies start to deteriorate. So you don't want to put that much pressure on your digestive system at that age. So, with me, that's just my opinion. That's what I'm going to do. In my 50s and 60s, I'm just going to I'm going to do like a 3-day raw, dietary regimen. 3 days of non-cooked meals, 2 days of cooked meals, and 2 days, not like back to back, but 2 days of a water fast, meaning that those 2 days, I'm just going to drink water. I juice and eat 1 meal a day. That's great. That's great. Late to lit. but did you detox prior to going vegan? You know what, Zola? I didn't. I didn't. Matter of fact, I learned about detoxing right after I became a vegan. That's why I started taking turmeric pills. It reduced. Yeah, turmeric is amazing. Great. Yup. Helps liver digestion. So what I do is, so I have turmeric. I don't like this type of turmeric. Where is it at? I don't like this type of turmeric in a bottle. I don't like this, but like I said, I can't, like in Charlotte, they used to have this grocery store called Healthy Home Market, and they used to sell turmeric in bulk. So you would scoop it up and put it in a bag and put it on a scale, and that's how you got it, right? But I can't seem to find, because they shut them down. They shut the Healthy Home Markets down. They went out of business. I can't seem to find a store in Charlotte. If anybody knows, please tell me or let me know where I can buy turmeric in bulk instead of buying it like this. But I normally, for as my concoction, when I juice, I use turmeric. I put turmeric in it. My man right here, y'all used to seeing him. Where you at? Spirulina. I usually have a bigger bottle than this. You know what I'm saying? The 16 ounce, I think this is, the 16 ounce. This is a 5 ounce joint. But I ran out of spirulina like real quick, and they sell these at the vitamin shop. If you have a vitamin shop wherever you're at, these joints will run you about $15. The regular 16 ounce will run you about $30 to $40. I use that and maca powder. And I don't have any more moringa, so I got to get some moringa. So I put all of that stuff in my juice when I juice, and I juice every day. So hold on. Is steak really that bad? I know soda is. Hell yes. Yo, let me say this. I'm not gonna go deep. I'm gonna keep it like knee deep. I'm not gonna go deep on it at all. When you eat a steak, you have to cut it. And then after you cut it, you put it in your mouth and you have to chew it several times in order to digest it. Now, think about what your digestive system has to go through in order for that steak to be processed, liquefied, and distributed throughout your body as a nutrient. How long do you think that steak takes to be processed through the digestive system? Now ask yourself how bad steak is. I'm taking the medicine I don't can't even pronounce that. So that makes me to gain weight and eat more junk food and soda. What should I do? First of all, I don't know what your condition is. I'm not a physician. I don't want to tell you what to do and what not to do, because to be real with you, if you die, then somebody's going to blame me for it. I don't know what you're doing. I could recommend something. I can say this is my opinion, but I'm not going to tell you what you should do factually. That's not what I'm going to do, because I don't want to be held accountable for what may happen to you. Like, for example, if some for those that keep up with Nature Boy, when Mama Dia, I think that was her name, when she died, Nature Boy told her to stop taking her medicines, and she died. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be held accountable for somebody else's death. So I don't know what you're doing. You got to tell me what you're doing or what you're going through, and I can recommend something to you. I can say, this is my opinion. This is what I would do. This is what works for me. But I'm not going to tell you what you should specifically do. I'm not going to do that. I drink detox teas. Hi, Sweet June. I'm gonna tell y'all something, a tea that'll rinse you out. And one of the brothers already knows about it. We talked about it the last stream. Smooth Move. The medicine for my brain. Now you going deep. What is it? What's wrong with your brain? Right, he had Mama Dia on that B6 diet, and now he don't even believe in that diet. That's crazy. That's crazy. But let me tell you something, Zola. For all them chicks that go down there and get with him, that's another story. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be like the women. I gotta sip on my tea, except for my tea is wine at this point in time. But yo, that's a different story. Like for that chick, I forgot her name. That to go back to him, that shit is just wild, man. That chemical imbalance brain. Oh, okay, I don't know anything about that. I can't recommend chemically imbalanced. Yeah, but I forgot, Zola. I forgot the female's name. The one he had a baby with, excuse me. And she went right back to the dude. It's like, come on, man, you crazy? What diet do you recommend for dietetics to lose weight? Are you saying diabetics? First and foremost, let me say this. In order to lose weight, I recommend exercising. Velvet, exactly. That was her name. Wow. Yeah, she went back to the dude. I think she's just as foul as he is. That's just my opinion. My cousin, may she rest in peace, she died from diabetes. You know, I used to live with her, and this was in New York. I used to live with her in Glen Clove, Long Island. And let me wash my hands. I ain't even play myself like that. Next thing you know, I use that same hand that I dug my finger with in my ear. Okay. So I used to almost tripped off my sneaker. I used to live in Glen Clove, Long Island with my cousin, and she was a diabetic. And we used to always tell her, yo, you need to take your insulin. You need to take your insulin. Nowadays, they have this thing that they put on the side of your like stomach. And I guess every hour, insulin is injected into your side. But this is the 90s. So she had to take a needle every day and inject it into her arm. We never understood that type of pain. You understand? Like, could you imagine injecting insulin inside your arm every day? So she would get high and drink just like we would. And one day she got so tore up that she threw up, and she threw up like brown shit, like a brown paper bag. And we was like, yo, Toya, you got to do better for yourself, right? So I wound up leaving because we was just like going crazy. Like we would get high and drunk like almost every day. And I just had to get out of that environment. So I went down south, and I say like a couple months later, I went back up there to visit her. So first her teeth fell out of her mouth. Her front row right here. All this whole row right here. All her teeth fell out, right? Because she wasn't taking her insulin. I said, Toya, you got to do better for yourself. And then she had like brown spots all over her forehead, right? She's like, yeah, you know, cousin. She used to talk like that. Yeah, cousin, I know I need to do da-da-da-da-da, right? So I was like, Toya, come on, man. You got to eat healthy and da-da-da-da, right? So her teeth, her front row of her teeth fell out. I went back and I visited her like a year later. She had to get her whole her whole foot cut off, right? Then she moved to Atlanta. And she was like, yeah, you know, cousin, I got married and this and that and so forth, right? So I'm like, all right, you know, I'll visit you one day. You can come up here, you know, and visit me. I was living in like Greensboro, North Carolina, I think, right? So a couple months later rolled by. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna come up and visit you, but yo, cousin, I got both of my feet amputated. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm walking on crutches. So listen to this. This girl got both of her feet amputated. Her front row of her teeth are missing. And she's telling me she gonna come and visit me because, you know, she want to get with some dude. I'm like, are you serious? A couple months later, she went into a diabetic coma and died. Period. That plain and simple. And that's what happens when you play with your health. That's what happens. I take the pills, but slowly coming off meds, which is why I'm changing my diet. Both feet amputated. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, it is. She's dead now. She's dead. Ain't no sorry for your loss. See, watch this. Watch this. Y'all gonna hate me on this. Fuck her. Fuck her. Now I'm a devil, right? But listen to this. She didn't care about her own life. Why should I care about her life? Why? Why? That's the problem. I had 3 people die in my family last summer. I had a great uncle die and 2 great aunts. And they all ate the same bullshit, which was soul food. And they were real soul food or real Southern folks. Let me explain to you how they were. Never forget it. They used to call me, what was my name? God damn it, I forgot it. Oh, man. I forgot what they used to call me, but they used to call me this nickname, right? So I was the New Yorker. I would come and visit, you know, down south in the summers, right? From New York. They were real country, right? So they didn't get a real electric stove until like the late 80s, early 90s. So they a stove in which you had to get wood to put in the stove and heat the stove up that way. Not an electric stove, a wooden stove, right? In the summer times, it used to be hot as shit in the kitchen because they didn't have no air conditioning. That's one. They had to heat up their stove and their oven with wood, like a fireplace. I never forget it. I never ate half of the food that they cooked, right? I would go over there every now and then. And they used to serve these big ass thick butter biscuits. The bacon used to be thick as shit. The eggs were enormous. By the time they finished cooking, they had several things on the table. All types of ham and meats and bacon, all types of stuff. And that's how they ate every goddamn day. So why should I feel so sorry for someone that's committing suicide, that's slowly but surely killing themselves? Why should I feel sorry for them when they don't even feel sorry for themselves? Because if they did, they would do better. I don't. I don't care about people that don't care about themselves. I just don't. That plain and simple. Call me the devil. Call me evil. Call me what you want to call me. I just don't. I don't have no sympathy. I'm apathetic. I don't empathize with those that kill themselves. Yes, that thick bacon that you can only get in the country. Let me tell you something. That thick bacon, once it gets cold, it hardens up. I don't feel sorry for them. 3 of my family members died in the same month. Soul food is none but greasy food and the plates to be filled to the top too. Exactly. You can't, man. Don't get it twisted. I mean, yo, man, I still have love for my family members, but at the same time, I mean, come on, man, I can't. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? My grandmother's on blood thinner pills right now. She's on blood thinners. She's taking 20 pills a day. Listen to this. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. Listen to this. My grandmother is taking 20 pills a day, every day. Watch this. Watch this. This is the detox that I'm gonna go on this Monday, right? Listen to this. Listen. My grandmother's taking 20 pills a day from pharmaceutical companies such as Pfizer, right? If I tell my grandmother, here's this detox. The capsules are made of veggie capsules. It's nothing but herbs in here. There's no chemicals. It's a detox. But you're going to have to take 5 pills a day of each one. And there are a total of 6 pills. 6 pills. So that means you're going to have to take 30 pills a day. You know what? I'm not taking none of that shit. So when she dies, right? I'm not coming to your funeral because I don't want to see a dead body. Especially when you bought it on yourself. People be eating too much garbage. The fried stuff can cause heart attacks and strokes. You're right, correct? Young G-Bone. It used to mess me up when seeing my elders' dinner table filled with prescription bottles. Twin Pyramid, that's on them. Wow, she can't do that to herself. Yes, she can. She's doing it. She's doing it. Listen to what I'm saying. Yo, I'm passionate about what I'm saying. I'm not trying to like get down your throats or whatever. I'm just passionate about what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand. The only people that listen to me is you all. I can't tell my mother the shit that I'm telling you all. I can't tell my grandmother. I can't tell my sister, my cousins, my aunts and uncles. All of those motherfuckers are overweight. All of them. Okay, so let me really think. Let me go to the thinky thing. Right? Let me go to the thinky thing. Okay, so it's me, my mother's. It's 3. So that's my immediate family. That's my mother, my sister, and me. And I. 3. Then I got an uncle that has 4. So that's 4 cousins. My aunt-in-law for 6, 3, that's 9, right? Then I have another aunt and an uncle-in-law, and they have 8. That's 10. That's 19. Then I have my another uncle. He has 1, so that's 21. okay, and my aunt-in-law, she's deceased, so I can't count hers. 21. I got my grandmother, 22. My grandfather's dead. So we have 22 people in our family, right now. If we had a family reunion, like within, my immediate family, like far as no great aunts, great uncles, or nothing, like just grandmother, aunt, uncle, cousins, right? 22. Out of 22 people, they're only, and I follow my family, even though I don't see them. I haven't seen them in years. I still follow, them on social networks. So I know, I keep up with what they're doing. Out of 22, I'll say at least about 5 people, including myself, may be in decent condition. The other couple odd people, a majority, are overweight. Period. Everybody got a fat stomach. Somebody has some type of ailments. Somebody got back problems. Oh, my back. Leg problems. Thyroid problems. Something. I ain't getting shit done. Okay. Biggest drug dealer in the world. Yeah. I did a video, right? This was about 4 years ago. I went to Rite Aid, CVS, Harris Teeter, and Target with a camera. And I showed y'all who the drug dealers were and are. And the funny thing about it, think about it like this. Think about it like this. Watch this. So when you go to the corner and you buy drugs, right? It's hand-to-hand contact. When you go to Rite Aid, you have the option of having hand-to-hand contact, or you could wait and get your drugs through the what? Drive-through. Yeah, I saw that video. Drive-through. So the drug dealers, such as your CVS, your Rite Aid, Target, well, excuse me, not Target per se, but they have CVS inside of Target. You can go through a drive-through and get your shit. Come on, man. Despite what people do, don't stop doing these videos. As long as I get the support, I won't. These pills fix one thing and mess up. You're right. Mess up the other organs. Then you get stronger. Stronger pills, worse side effects. Uncle Sam's nephews and nieces sell the potent shit. Yeah, man. So I'm going through the cleansing stages of, the broccoli. So I don't like using this baking soda, but this is all I have for now. So I clean my vegetables with apple cider vinegar and baking soda. Some people don't even clean that shit, but you gotta clean your vegetables. That was facts, which you said about the drive-through drugs. Yeah. Big Mama's sitting in the drive-through right now. Not right now, but she's sitting in the drive-through 8 a.m. on Monday morning. I need to get my prescription. And those pills are like $50, $60 for one pill. Come on, man. Big Meech and BMF and Big Fun for you. Who makes more money per year? Is that a kind of... You know the answer. It sure as hell ain't Big Meech. Pfizer is caking the fuck up. A lot of foods do have healthy benefits and you don't need medication. True. I like your bod. I don't see how. Shit, I need to improve my shit. Definitely. Definitely need to improve my shit. I could show you right now, since you saying you like my body. Trapezes, have none. Need to work this shit out. Delts, front delts, side delts, rear delts. What else? See that right there? Pectorials, need to work that out. This need to be bulging out. Wings, right here. I got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. You see this shit right here? Man, the battles I have to go through with patients when they can't get their refills or whatever reason is sad. You see this shit right here? I'm glad your dumb ass has revealed yourself, because you've been emailing me with the dumb shit. Blimp. I want to air this person out. I want to eat your poo-poo. I'm about to block your ass. This is what I have to deal with. I've been wondering who this person is. Been sending this gay shit. Yeah, Langston, you got work to do. I know. Exactly, Langston. Like medicines these days cost $60 fast. Make me a moderator. Yo, how do I make you a moderator? I'm new to all of this. Because I definitely will. But this is what I'm dealing with. I've been wondering who's emailing me. This guy, I don't know if it's a guy, girl, or whatever, sending me all types of BS. And it's not just that person. It's like 2 or 3 other people that's emailing me with this garbage. I want to eat your poo-poo. But see, this is what I'm saying. I'm washing these vegetables. This is what I'm saying. I'm glad that you're seeing this. This is what I go through. I need to consume your rectum. This is what this person is saying. I'm trying to block them, but I'm doing like multiple things. Like if somebody could just tell me how to be how I can make one of y'all a moderator, whatever. And now it's praise to Allah. Are you crazy? Yeah, but how do I block him? I'm just telling you. Hold on. All right, I know how to do how to make your moderator. All right, hold on. So Andre Toppin, you a moderator. Hold on. Twin Pyramid, you a moderator. Whoever else want to be one. Necro fake what? Thank you, Twin Pyramid. I didn't. Yo, this is crazy. You can be one. I don't care. This is crazy. I've lost my train of thought because of this shit. Yeah, that's true. We giving him giving the attention that he wants. But I only brought it up because then you've been live for a hot minute. Yeah, I've only brought it up because I just want to let y'all know what the fuck I be going through. Period. It's just that plain and simple. I deal with this like all the time. So for those that be on some shit like, oh, Langston just be bitching and complaining, this and that and so forth. No. I'm getting in my DMs on Instagram. I'm getting the shit. What did I miss for these hours? A lot. A lot. Yeah, you just got here and it's like I'm about to end this shit like soon. But I get this shit, I get the bullshit on my DMs on Instagram, in the comment section of my videos, in emails. Period. So it's not like I'm trying to like empower this dude. I'm just trying to show y'all what the fuck I be going through. You be trolling. What's your name? We can place in the chat. So my handle is like Langston 2092. So regardless of what whether it's a Cash App, Instagram, Facebook, no matter what I'm doing across the board, as far as dealing with social networks or the internet, period, it's always Langston 2092. Period. Dude was nasty and strange. Just ignore him and block him. Yeah, he started out on some peaceful shit, like, and then it's like he started talking that dumb shit, and I'm like, oh, hold on, that's that dude. Yo, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, man. The stuff that I've heard people say. That's the reason why I don't put my children into these videos, because when I did, man, I'm like, y'all are some pedophiles. Yeah, but that's the internet for you though. All right, god damn. I'll put this shit up. Oh, I know what it was. So yeah, if I tell my grandmother to do this detox and to take 30 pills a day, but it's herbs and the capsules are veggie capsules, and it's going to cleanse you out. She's none of that shit. What she's gonna say is it prescribed by a doctor? And if I say no, she's gonna be like, I ain't taking none of it. So I can't help my grandmother out because she does not believe in herbs. She doesn't believe in natural remedies. This came because I only just got enough to listen. Truly not a troll. Just got here and missed everything. Damn. Yeah, sexy Nisi, I think. I've been up here for a while. And we talked about a lot of stuff. Everyone remember to like the live. Yes, please. Please do. We talked about health and all the rest of that. I'm gonna have to rewatch the live. Got here like 30 minutes ago. Wow. Yeah, I've been here for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. They won't go to a doctor, but then they take their prescriptions as doctrine. Yep. Yeah, I was cutting up. Well, I'm still cutting up stuff for lunch tomorrow. I'm prepping. It's just been a couple things that I've been doing, and we've been talking, and it's like you missed out a lot on a lot of stuff that for people that just got here. Man. But yeah, you know, my family doesn't listen to anything that I say, but they're damn for sure listen to the doctor. And that's the problem. That's the problem. But listen, I can't change them. The only person I could change is myself. The only people that I could talk to that will listen is to you all. My family's not gonna listen to me. You're not. Now, taking heat, I might go to the I'm really appreciating live. It's very helpful. Thank you. I may go to a cookout and they may look at my skin and be like, oh, Langston, your skin looks healthy and nice and vibrant. What are you doing? And I'll tell them what I'm doing. I'll tell them, you know, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm eating fruits and vegetables. I'm working out. I'm doing this and doing that. But they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. So therefore, I don't even waste my time. When they ask me what you're doing, I'm just like, I'm just living life. That's it. Period. One thing that I learned about people love to talk. People love to run their mouth about what they want to do and what they should do and what they shouldn't do. But when it comes to showing and proving, when it comes to actions speak louder than words, they shut the hell up when it comes to that. Period. So in other words, most people are full of shit. Good night, man. Good night, Andre. Most people are full of shit. Most people don't want to change. On frozen fruits and vegetables. My opinion is this. If you have to get it that way, if that's all you can afford, buy it. What do you think about coconut water, Langston? Not the type of coconut water that you would buy in a grocery store. Like if it's already like in a bottle, I wouldn't get it. But if you get a real coconut and cut it open and you use that coconut water, that's the best coconut water that I would say to use. But yeah, if you haven't, if you don't have access to fresh produce and the only thing that you have is frozen vegetables and fruits and vegetables, use that. Period. If that's all you can afford. Period. Because frozen fruits and vegetables are way more better than no fruits and vegetables at all. That's how I'm going to put it. All right. Fuck, where's my cup at? Measuring cup. I'll use this one. Where the fuck is it at? I use almond milk also. Drugs. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, listen. It's 2:42. When I get off the phone, when I get off this live chat joint, I'm about to make me some kale. Cause I'm hungry too. About to make me some kale and like a bagel. And then after that, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to make me a green smoothie. I need 3 cups though. Avocados are popping. Yeah, they are. Right with you, bro. Yo, could you block this person? Because this motherfucker got another. Thank you. I needed this. Thanks for this stream. Instagram is addictive. Needed to rest my mind. Yo, this is crazy, man. This guy Blimp came back under another account. And I don't know who blocked them, but thank you. Thank you for handling that. Oh, Twin Pyramid did. Crazy, man. I think his handle was the Amethyst. So the thing with wild rice, I mean, it's wild, so you gotta clean it. In other words, it's dirty. What I mean by it being wild. I saw frozen avocado slices in Target in California last month. I was like, what? When he said he likes your body. Yeah, that dude was tripping, man. It's like, yo, man, seriously, like we living in some real scary days and times, man. It's I might heard over the target. Yeah, man, it's I don't even want to go into it with this guy Blimp or whatever his name is. It's fucking crazy. But I'm glad that, you know, he put himself out like that, out there like that, so y'all can see what the fuck I go through. Period. He's gonna keep coming back, twin. Yeah, but I mean, at least I have moderators now, you know, and y'all see them, block them. That plain and simple. Y'all see the BS coming, block them. Oh shit. I text. I don't even know what to. Hold on. Rotate device. Yeah, rotate the device, man. I got it. Okay, shit. I don't know who'd be texting me this late, but who cares? It's almost 2 a.m. here. Where you at with all this beautiful sun? You must not be talking about me, because I mean, I'm in Charlotte. It's cold as shit, and it's 2:47 in the morning. Exactly. Young G burnt Bone's son. Yeah, I think you're talking about the light. That ain't no sun. That's light. That's some fluorescent shit or incandescent shit or however the fuck you put it. It's fake light. Talking about you, your light is complimentary. Your videos got me through some hard times. Thank you. Yo, you know, it's like I really don't pay attention. I want to understand. Yo, this dude is back. Langston, I want to understand your record. Are you serious? This is where we at right now, right? In NYC, the people are running around Midtown Manhattan. Yo, man, this person is like really killing this fucking live stream, man, for real. Straight up, it's like I'm about to get off, but that energy, man, it's making me like really just say, you know what? I'm done. Like I want to cut this shit off like immediately. Nah, bro, they don't have it. Awesome, thanks again for your support. Thanks for 292. Some people are crazy. A lot of people are crazy. Guys report him to YouTube. Oh, let me say this. I'm glad you said that. Arcade, hold on. Arcade Maximum. You know, my video got flagged and they took it down. The video was called "Watermelon is a African Fruit." That video got flagged and taken down today. And it wasn't no hate speech. It was real facts. It was about how black people were and are enslaved, and they took the watermelon seed because the watermelon is a African fruit. And oh my God, the watermelon, period, helps you out with erectile dysfunction. It cleanses you. It cleanses your body. It is like a superfood. This is the reason why they make a mockery of black people eating watermelon, because they want black people to stop eating it. It's just that powerful. The watermelon is an African fruit. And I was talking about it in a video called "The Watermelon is an African Fruit." And somebody flagged the video and they took my video down. Period. To make it relevant, that dude that's trolling me, they're not going to take him down. They're not going to take him down. They're not. But they have the nerve to flag a video of mine talking about the watermelon being an African fruit and the benefits of the watermelon. Let me tell you something. When the summertime hits, hold on, let me read this. I'm on this topic. Okay. So when the summer hits, I'm on it. I eat watermelon almost every day. Almost every day. This is crazy, man. I never thought that this live stream would be like this. Never. This guy got what he wanted. He got our attention. And when I try to switch up topics, it's like, what are you cutting? Red onion. And after that, I'm gonna move on to what are you listening? I guess you're saying, what are you listening to, brother? I'm glad you said that so we can switch up topics. I like her in that song with what's his name? I forgot the fucking rapper. YG. Sliding. I like that. I like that that song with oh man, what's the dude name? He's a new dude. How you brethren? I'm feeling good. I'm trying to just switch it up and take this shit back to being positive. When will these Hollywood artists create something similar to YouTube or better? It's 2020. Jay-Z and Cardi B still ain't sat at the round table. Better yet, Dame Dash. Matter of fact, they can't do it because somebody gonna die. You are one of the most thoroughbred dudes out there. Thank you, Devo. Somebody's gonna die. That plain and simple. The powers that be will not allow minorities to empower themselves. What's the dude name? Fuck. So in the beginning of the song, it goes doop 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 doop. I like that song. I like the song that Usher and Ella Mai has. Lot Movement is strong. Shout out to you, Jack. Yo, I'm having hardcore deja vu right now. What the fuck? Rowdy Rochi or some shit like that. I forgot his name, but I like that song. What else? I like Solange, Beyonce's sister. I like her whole album, the whole fucking thing. I like the Baby's joint, his stuff, but yo, he's in jail. Yo, your videos are mad authentic. One love. Thank you. I like the Baby's joint, but he stay out of jail, man. Period. Stay out of jail. Yeah, Solange is amazing. Greetings from Central America. Greetings to you. Body Culinary. Who else am I liking? Oh, that song with Chris Brown. I forgot the artist's name. Take it easy, son. Take it easy. You know, I can't sing, but the song with Chris Brown, and it's a new female. I like Bonfire, the white girl. I think she's like the new what's that chick? The one that made Square Biz. She's the new version of her. So she has that song. What is it? Damn, what's the name of that song with Black? Yeah, her is mad talented, yo. Straight up. What's the song that said money? Set it off. Oh, You be something. Tina Marie. She's the modernized version of Tina Marie. I saw her at Lala one time. Bonfire, yeah. You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things, yeah. You say a lot of things. You say a lot. Ja Rule used to harmonize the hell out of all his soundtracks, but his shit just got so redundant. And then 50 Cent, what was this? This is what happened, right? 50 Cent came out with Wanksta, and he did the same dumb shit that Ja Rule was doing, and everybody fell for it, like as if it was something different. And I really never liked 50 Cent like that. I like mixtape 50 Cent, but I don't like album 50 Cent. If you get what I'm saying. What do you think about Ya Ya song by Eminem featuring what's that? I haven't heard it. Bro, you should do this more often. I am. 50 Cent has game though. He does, but he be doing stupid shit. He be trolling. He be trolling like on Instagram. I don't like that. Exactly. Young G Bone said it best. 50 and Ja Rule the same, but 50 Cent is a troll. Let's go. I like where R&B is going right now. I like the new artists, but far as dealing with rap, man, shit, we fucked up. Yep, 50 Cent was the first troll. If you're saying that 50 Cent was the first troll, he was. Cutting up carrots now, for those that want to know. Eating some strawberries and baby tomatoes. Carter. Fuck. Love listening to different kind of music. Yeah, I mean, yo, seriously, I be fucking with Solange. That shit just be peaceful, man. Her music is like really, really peaceful. And it means something. Langston, do you drink? Yeah, I'm drinking wine right now. But I don't drink like beer. I don't drink a lot of mixed drinks. Sugar Troll, he literally handled his own business. If ever, what kind? I don't know. Sexy Niecy, what do you mean? I feel that on the real. I love quality music regardless of the genre. Did Vanilla Ice really, hold on, really get hung from a balcony by Suge Knight? That MF crazy, how you scare someone like that? Yeah, he really did. And he admitted it. Vanilla Ice, that is, just gave you a thumbs up. Much appreciation for the positive vibes that created. Responsible that cuts up vegetables. That's wonderful. Thank you. Anyway, we'll get a chance. 90s history lesson. I mean, y'all gotta support it. I got 90s, reliving the 90s stories for days. How can I make carrot juice in my blender? I don't want to buy an expensive one no time soon. Okay, let me see. I would say bake it for a couple minutes. Put a little bit of water in your blender, and then put the baked carrots in there, and it'll blend right up. Awesome. Thanks again. Please support. Let me turn this shit down. I enjoy raw carrots. I've never been a fan of that. Never. I'm about to be out. Peace. I just stopped to show you love to answer my dude. Respect, man. I'm about to be out too. I mean, shit. Y'all getting like 3 hours once again. Y'all got 3 hours out of me like 5 days ago, 5-6 days ago. Man, the live stream was great until that dude had to put his bullshit in. Good night, friends. It's 2:05 here. I appreciate the convo and good vibes. Much respect, Sexy Nisi. The movements were moving from 90s to early Bad Boys Death, BMF, Murder Inc., Ghetto, and UGK, Black Wall Street. Just got some and fruit. Margarita Day plus passion fruit is in season here. I mean, that's great body culinary. Peace and happiness. I'm out. One love to the chat. Have a great week. Awesome. Yeah, I'm about to be out, man. Because everybody's about to be out. And I'm not going to be the only one up here. So, I'm going to end it like this. I got a little bit of more stuff to do. Other than that, I got to go. So, I'm going to get some sleep. Wake up. Hit that YMCA. Work out. And then get in that hamster's wheel for a couple hours. And do it all over again. Other than that, man, I appreciate y'all. I'll be doing more of this, you know. I think that's it. One.